Mint Oreos are the fucking best. Welcome back, one and all, to Trails of Cold Steel 4. I am the Dark Seraph. Last time, we fought our way through the waterways into the Cayenne Mansion. And now we're in the Cayenne Mansion. So what's the plan? We gonna dress up as servants and sneak around? It seems we don't need to concern ourselves with subtlety anymore. What? Them. RMP.
It certainly has been a while, hasn't it, Class 7?
We saw you a few times when we were students. You served Major Clair.
I'm quite impressed, everyone. You were able to make it through the Imperial Defense Force.
They weren't very impressive, honestly.
But despite the unlikelihood of it all, Major Revelt accounted for this. She knew you'd break through. Some way or another.
So you're looking for a fight? Pointing her elite team put down here. I shouldn't have expected anything less from the Icy Maiden. You're not the only ones that can't retreat. That's right, we have our own path to follow. We just gotta get past the Icy Maiden's right-hand man. Let's hope. Well, then I suppose we have no choice. Lunaria Nature Park, Ruhr, Civil War, Ortis Bombardment, and the hunt for the Calvardian agents. We've worked together so many times. I never wanted to exchange blows. Commencing but combat. Suppress and capture targets. Roger. Looks like they're running a tight ship. Let's do it.
The RMP won't back down.
Well, I certainly hope you put up a better fight than the IDP. I hope you put up a better fight than the IDF.
Initiate Omega Operation! Second form, there!
All right. Too slow.
It's my turn. Yeah.
All right. Showtime! There!
Let's do it, Reen. Leave it to me.
Damn.
It's my turn. Second form, there!
Well fought.
My mind is clear. My blade empty.
This is overkill, but...
Action slash! Shredded leads!
Damn.
This is the blade of the 8 leaves.
And the answer to my question is no, you are not going to put up any better of a fight than... Okay.
All right, got it.
Nice. That's how it's done.
I grew a little.
I did it!
I must train even more.
Diligence is its own reward.
I'm not impressed. They're strong. This is Class 7. They're putting up a fight. Not really. These guys are even more of a pain in the ass than the IDF punks. They are a little better. The Ashen Chevalier deserves his reputation. And what else could I expect from the former terrorist C? No. It's just the Azure Chevalier now, isn't it? That was a cheap shot. You don't seem to know when to back down. It's not in my job description. Damn it. Do you realize that the Imperial family is being held against their will? Even with your skill and pride, why do this? I'm aware of the impertinence, and I understand the injustice. But while Major Revelt and Major Irving have their flaws, they are willing to die for their cause. And in that case, we will have to support them as the Railway Military Police. Our enemy is worthy.
Allow us to relieve you of that misguided pride of yours.
Patrick? And Ferris. You son of a bitch. Patrick and Ferris.
My salutations, Schwarzer. I like your new look. I had an inkling you'd make it back to us safely.
And with armbrusts at your side, no less. If I didn't know better, I think you've curried some sort of favor with the goddess herself.
Probably not the goddess, but I certainly have someone's favor. Wait a minute. Were you guys here? Where have you even been? No one in the Viceland army had a clue as to where your whereabouts were since the Twilight started.
Unfortunately, we'll have to table that discussion for the time being.
I have expected you to be hanging out with Elise.
Her Highness and Herschel are being held in the banquet hall. You must make haste.
You leave these scoundrels to us. My brother and the others should be catching up soon.
Huh. Look at these people coming out of the woodwork. Got it. Let's go. We're in your debt. Gotta say, I didn't expect Patrick to come to my rescue. Ferris I kind of expected. Soldats. Panzers? No, they're the Zalber Soldats. You know, I don't know if Zalber actually has any significance. I know Panzer Soldat does. That was a failed weapons project by the Nazi army. I'm curious about Zalber now. I've got time. Phone. There we go. First of all, what does Zauber even mean? It means magic. Zauber is German for magic. These are magic soldiers. I'm a little underwhelmed by that. Melgaea. That, I think, has significance. And then it just goes to the Kensei wiki. The Kasiki wiki, which is the Trails of Cold Steel. So, I don't know what significance it holds. You can sit this one out. After all, I came all this way, let me have some fun. Not to mention, I haven't gotten to buddy up with the kiddos yet. Okay, so Crow's taking the lead on this one. Let's get Kurt a shot. Kurt hasn't had much playtime yet. It's his turn.
Of course.
I'll try not to tear your pretty house up too much, Music. The Azure Knight? It's on the wanted list, same as the Ashen. It won't be a problem with this Melgea. I can offer support. Watch out for their Crimson model. Let's get this party started. Let's do it. Lock and load, motherfucker.
All right.
Darkness, sunder them!
Let's go. It's down. It's mine. It's my turn. Moving out.
Predictable!
Don't let up!
Very well. My turn. Ha! All right.
They're down! You're wide open!
Very well.
You little...
It's my turn. I appreciate it. My turn.
Over here! There! Shoulder the cross of defiance! You're finished!
My turn. Spirit. My turn. There. It's mine. It's my turn. My turn. It's down. It's mine.
I failed.
Behold the Vander style.
Vengeance and Fury. Impossible. They pulled it off. I expected as much from Crow, but it looks like someone's grown in their Panzer Soldat training as well. They've really come to their own. The path is clear. The Empress and Toa are just up ahead, along with the people holding them hostage. Won't be a problem. I'll take on anyone. Alright, Arding, go ahead and retreat with the Soldat for now. Understood. Best of luck. hold off for a second. Can I explore a little bit? Nothing to do that way, so I'm guessing that's gonna be the same story. Can I go into the different wings out of curiosity? Apparently not. So, Machias really should be here for this. I'm gonna take a look at his orbment really quick.
I had a feeling you'd show up.
And there she is. As well as Angelica.
Toa! Your Highness!
Class 7.
Your Highness, I'm glad to see you're safe.
Thank goodness. It seems we've made it in time.
Reen, you're okay. And everyone else too, and...
Sup, Toa? How's life been treating you? Me? Well, you know how it is. Anyway, looks like I'm back with the gang now.
Crow... I can't believe it. It's really you.
There's tears in her eyes.
Wait, Reen? What happened to your hair? Oh, what am I saying? What matters is that you're all right. I felt this odd sensation earlier, like I was connecting with you somehow. I thought maybe it was just my imagination.
It wasn't. You may not have realized it, but you were there for me when I needed it most. I'll explain everything later, after we get both of you out of here.
Oh? Didn't anyone ever tell you it was rude to make plans without a lady's consent?
Not as rude as taking them captive, wouldn't you say, Jellica? Or would you prefer I call you Red Rosewise?
That is indeed who I am now. And you are the one they once called
She has some of her
Siegfried,
memories.
No? Your sweet nothings won't work on me. But I do appreciate you bringing that delicious little duchess along with you.
Oh, you flatter me.
She still acts like the same old Angelica. That's gonna make this tough.
That's right. I was talking to her earlier and she acts more or less the same.
Oh, don't you worry, my dear little fawn. After this, we can talk through the night. Just the two of us.
Oh, come on, Angie! I know it's you!
Take that mask off of her. And there's the Imperial Governor, Carl Regnitz.
It has been far too long, Class 7. You've done well to make it here. You, especially, Machias. Though it seems you're well in excess of your jurisdiction as a member of the Inspectorate.
Yes, I'm well aware. But as a member of the Inspectorate, there are still certain legal channels I can follow in an emergency situation. You hold here against their will a civilian, Toa Herschel, and the Empress of Erebonia herself. I'd say a situation like that more than warrants a full and comprehensive inspection. Surely you understand as much yourself, Carl Regnitz. So why? Even if not by your own hand, your compliance belies your guilt. The Carl Regnitz I know would never just blindly obey the government's whims without even so much as a...
It is precisely because he refused to comply that Governor Regnitz was transferred here to Ordis.
No way.
Major Revelt.
I'm sure I'm the last person you want to have explaining this to you, but Governor Regnitz has been vocally opposed to the war since the Great Twilight's inception. after which he led an official protest of the national mobilization law at City Hall. In fact, he even went so far as to claim that the Republic played no part in the assassination attempt whatsoever. But in the end, no matter how hard he tried to expose the facts, that truth fell on deaf ears. His supporters experienced sudden changes of heart or were lost to inexplicable misconceptions. Others still ended up hospitalized, having fallen prey to sudden accidents. Not one
bitch.
of these was the Intelligence Division's handiwork. Each and every account seemed nothing more than pure coincidence.
But that means it can only be...
The Great Twilight. The greatest curse ever known. A force that can bend even fate itself to its will.
You've all noticed, right? How strange everyone started acting all over the Empire? But beyond the obvious is some invisible force, subtly twisting the Empire onto a path of destruction. Its effects have become most apparent in the army, as well as the government.
So, it's gotten that bad, huh?
Dad, is this true?
I cannot say either way. All I've done is acted in accordance with my own convictions. Should I find my efforts have backfired, it can only point to my own failings as a politician. Under the National Mobilization Law, the Imperial government temporarily absorbed all administrative authority over Heimdall. As such, I've been sent all the way out here to oversee Ordis. Everything happening now is because I simply wasn't capable enough.
Governor Regnitz.
So the curse forced this fate on you before you knew it.
Wielding political authority means accepting the facts, and the consequences that stem from them. And the fact of the matter is that the city of Ordis, including this estate, is under my jurisdiction for the time being. Therefore, you'll have to convince me, under pretense of your inspection, that you are qualified to take custody of my 2 charges. That way, neither of us will be abandoning our duties.
Dad, you're really...
So that was your plan all along, huh?
The governor's obligations and opinions are in no way the same as mine. Further, custody of Miss Herschel and the Empress is the Imperial Defense Force's duty. However, all of Class 7 are fugitives by law. Restraining you is my responsibility as a member of the RMP, my duty as an officer. But more than that, it's my role as an Ironblood, as a vessel for this terrible curse.
There's that crest.
Just like we saw in the Grawl.
This is the power granted to us by Chancellor Osborne, the mark of the Ironblood. It allows us to draw power from the energy of the Great Twilight itself. But its effect goes beyond merely boosting our battle capabilities. The Governor's failings, Operation Birdcage, all such events were brought forth by this power of ours.
Well, your birdcage was a failure.
You mean...
That's how you carried out Operation Birdcage?
The SSS, Yin, the Divine Blade of Wind, all of them are skilled fighters in their own right. No matter how numerous my forces or how adept my command. Do you really think I'd have even the slightest chance of cornering them if I didn't have this power?
I thought it was strange.
Back then, even I wasn't fully aware of it. But now I can harness its energy at will. And with its aid, I can easily stop you in your tracks. Class 7, I hereby place you all under arrest. You may attempt to carry out your inspection if you so please. You're free to take Ms. Herschel and the Empress with you and go. In the unlikely event you're able to kill me.
Oh, what a pitiable yet captivating spectacle. Like a glacier she stands, solid and steadfast, yet her heart lies frozen by sorrow. Mesmerizing in her frailty, apt as all ice is to shatter at a moment's touch.
Millium.
What would you know about me, Rosewise? Your memories have been wiped clear.
Perhaps so, but through a beautiful damsel's eyes lie the depths of her soul. It makes my chest tighten to see her, the icy maiden within you melting into tears.
Major Clair.
Even without her memories, Jellica hasn't lost her touch.
Major Clair, I was told Major Lecter said something when he fought the others, not too long ago. He mentioned the grief and guilt he felt after losing Millium, and how the two of you would put things right.
Back in Crossbell.
A moment ago, you said we'd need to kill you to rescue Toa and the Empress. The only thing that tells me is that you're all too willing to die. It's just as Rosewise said. It hurts my heart to see you acting so pathetic. Millium didn't sacrifice herself so you could use her as an excuse. Fight for yourself, for your own reasons. Even if you have the power of the Great Twilight on your side, I don't intend to lose. Not to this melting imitation of the Icy Maiden.
Whoa, not bad.
You actually got through to her.
Such a dastardly way with words you have, Instructor.
What a cheesy-ass speech.
Yeah.
Haha! And so, the indomitable ice cracks. But like a knight upon her shining steed, I shall come to all these fair maidens' aid.
You've got some nerve calling yourself a knight in front of me.
Very well. I will use Millium as an excuse no longer. I am
I like
a
that
member of
Doobly
the
had
Iron
a
Blood
unique line
and
for
an
that.
officer of the
I'm glad she had a
RMP.
comment about being a knight.
As such, I will use whatever force necessary to apprehend you.
Come at us then!
Your Highness, Instructor Toa, please stay back.
Understood.
Reen! Crow! You can do it!
I won't hold back.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't have brave points, and they have a combat link.
Roar! Healing strike! It's down! You're wide open!
You're being detained. Frozen prison.
Jesus!
Take this!
It's my turn.
Sarah!
Thanks.
Thanks for the help.
My turn. Judgment time. Eat this.
There.
Back at you.
It's my turn.
You're not wasting any time, are you?
Let's go! Get back! Now!
You're wide open.
How's this?
Back at you.
It's my turn.
Initiate Omega Operation!
It's my turn. Barrier of time.
Break!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
My turn. Time to kick things up a notch. My turn. How do you like this? Awaken! They're
down! An opening! Let's go!
Major Clair Reedvelt, level 99. Do I have a battle scope? Yes.
Yeah!
I want to get a look at her. Having bottled up her grief and guilt over Milliam's fate, the Icy Maiden channels the power of the Great Twilight to amplify her abilities.
Yeah!
Oh, that's gonna be irritating.
Thanks. I'm up! Roar! Healing strike! Now!
You're wide open!
How exhilarating!
Yes! There!
The amorous Red Rosewise strikes again, this time cast as the guardian of a certain VIP under house arrest.
Moving out. All right, I'm cutting in.
Not on my watch!
Shatter!
It's my turn!
Oh, Toa!
High Heavens Formation! Yes! Aw, leaving so soon? Penta Shot!
Moving out. Judgment time. Eat this!
It's not over yet.
It's my turn! Arcus activate!
Coming at you full
And
force!
that's why I put up that one, because I knew that was coming.
You ready for this? Dragon kick!
Sucker! There!
An opening!
I'll show you the true strength of ice.
Moving out.
It's my turn.
Arcus activate! Sure! Ha!
I got your back.
Thanks.
All right.
It's my turn!
This must be fate. Here I go. Mirror devices in place.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna do you much good with that damage reduction and everyone has
Orbital
pretty good
laser,
health.
fire! I'm sorry. Rest in peace.
Ha!
I'm
Tickled.
going.
It damaged our orbital devices, so link attacks are out.
Arcus, activate!
Ah! Thanks.
Moving out.
High heaven formation!
I should have waited on that.
Moving out.
Yes!
I'm up! Yeah! It's my turn!
Ready.
Arcus, activate!
All right.
Not bad.
Let's go! Now!
You're wide open.
Ha!
Zap!
My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Termination slash. Start!
Oh no! I'm finished!
It's my turn! Arcus, activate!
Thanks. Moving out. They're down!
An opening!
It's my turn! Yeah! Now's our chance!
Take this!
It's my turn. Barrier of time.
Break! It's my turn! Yeah!
My turn. Here we go! We're low on time. Let's move.
I grew a little.
Nice.
I must train even more.
The flames of passion. It's no wonder at all you were able to melt through.
It is that mask.
Ah! Angie!
Toa? Crow? George!
Wait. The hell? That was her, right? The real her?
Yeah.
Those damn masks. Angelica. Hey, Angelica Rogner. Snap out of it already.
Angelica? No, I'm... Red Rosewise.
That's wrong. It's nothing more than a part you were made to play.
Find yourself, Angelica! You need to break free!
Just walk up and take the mask off her head.
You can do it, Angie! Please, come back to us!
Angelica!
Angie, are you okay?
Angelica Rogner.
I'm not sure, Toa. I think I might need you to give me another little squeeze.
Yes, that's her.
It was so hard to see that adorable face of yours through that mask. I'll need to get a nice long look now that I can see clearly again.
Jellica, it's you.
You got your memories back.
Angie! Thank Adios. Thank the goddess you're yourself again. You have no clue how worried I was. Ever since you disappeared, I...
Maybe I should disappear more often. How could I ever have forgotten this lovely scent?
Oh,
it felt
Lord.
like I was living a nightmare. But I guess I must have died and gotten to heaven in the arms of an angel.
Yeah, you definitely were shot.
Oh, yeah. She's back, all right.
I'm glad to see there were no lasting effects on her personality or memories. It seems it was the mask itself that was forcing her to play the role.
Sure wasn't like that for me. Guess old George didn't follow through.
Perhaps he simply couldn't bring himself to. But then again, maybe I'm no different.
Major Clair.
Do you still intend to fight?
Without our Iron Horsemen, I stand at a disadvantage. Unfortunately, it would seem I have failed in my mission.
Major Revelt.
Then I take it you're just about finishing up here.
Who the... Zex.
Huh? Uncle.
General.
Old one-eyed Zex.
For those of you with whom I am yet unacquainted, allow me to introduce myself. Zex Vander, General of the 3rd Armored Division. Schwarzer, Class 7, I do hope you've been well. Kurt, your form seems to have improved.
Thank you, Uncle. It's been a while. Congratulations on your promotion.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be stationed at the Naval Fortress.
What, you here to arrest us? Doesn't seem like it.
Very sharp. As a matter of fact, I'm here to investigate the situation.
Ooh.
The Heimdall military police are starting to chatter about some trouble at the Cayenne estate.
I apologize for the disturbance, General. It was under my personal command that the situation fell out of control. I will have all units within the estate withdraw immediately and give the order for the Imperial Defense Force to return to base. Forgive me, but may I leave the rest to you?
You may.
Major Clair.
So you're gonna let us off the hook for now?
With
For
war
now.
on the horizon, the last thing we want is news of a domestic dispute to surface. As it stands, only the RMP, IDF, and Intelligence Division have orders to apprehend you. Maneuvering around those groups will be your only hope going forward.
Are you?
Sure you should be giving us tips like that, Icy Maiden?
More a word of warning, I assure you. I will not be so charitable next we meet. Governor Regnitz, I apologize for the disruption. Your Highness.
That was deliberate.
Toa, my sincerest apologies for inconveniencing you.
I'm likely to have a
Angelica,
rematch with her.
I'm glad you were able to recover your memories.
But she
And Ring.
told them that deliberately.
I just wanted to say how happy I... No, pardon me.
Cool. An older woman is into me. That was really inappropriate.
Major Clair.
That was very
Poor gal.
inappropriate.
It's clear she's burying her feelings. Indeed, so deep that the pressure may very well crush her in the end.
There has to be something we can do. No. We'll find a way.
With Toa and the Empress freed, Reen and the others waited for the RMP to withdraw before they left the estate. General Zex ensured that none of Vincent's group or the branch campus students were charged with any crime. Other Once the situation was under control, the general and the governor offered to see the group. So it seems like I've got friends in high places. Putting aside my duties as a soldier, I must admit I am pleased. Pleased to see Class 7 taking a stand in this dire situation. And even more so to see how my dear nephew has grown and found his way in the world. Thank you, Uncle. I really did mean to talk to you about joining the branch campus, but I could never find the right time. That's nothing to worry about. With all the changes the Third was going through at the time, I wasn't an easy man to get a hold of. But given how well things have turned out, it's safe to say you were guided by Adios. I'm sure Arier, Mueller, and even your father would agree. I hope so. His brothers, Viscount Matthias Vander, one of the Empire's greatest swordsmen, matched only by my father. Huh! So, Kurt is actually of noble birth. The Thunder God of the Vander School. I've heard the stories. It's not just his skills that's overwhelming, but his raw strength, too. We still don't know where Kurt's mother and brother are, though. Do you know anything? I heard that the pupils are in Prem were drafted. As far as I understand, Matthias and Arier are in the east and remain independent. As for Mueller, it seems his 7th Division was decommissioned, and its members and supplies were divided amongst the new divisions. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. Do you think The 7th Division was known to have close ties with Prince Olivert. So they broke up the one group that might try to carry out the prince's will. Seems that way. It's just like when they took the role as the imperial family's guardians away from us. The insult to my family's pride just doesn't stop. Speaking of the imperial family, I'm starting to worry about the Empress. I wish she had agreed to go somewhere safe. It's out of our hands, but I'm sure she has some sort of plan. I'm gonna try to fight that plant cryptid next time, or at least when I get the next chance of run around. Are you certain about this? We can't leave you behind.
I appreciate you coming all this way for my sake, but as it stands, I must remain here.
I mean, you're in a pretty safe place, all
Were
things
the
considered.
Empress to go missing now, this nation's people would be thrown needlessly into chaos. Making matters all the more difficult for you, no doubt.
Maybe, but... No, she's right. The government could easily have accused you of kidnapping. Then we'd really have everyone hunting us down. If it came down to it, we could have you seek asylum in Liberal or Rimiferia.
As I said, it would only cause more trouble than necessary. Even now, we know nothing of Alphen's whereabouts.
I'm pretty sure she's in the capital.
And right this second, on the other side of the country, the Emperor continues to fight for his life.
His Majesty's surgery's coming up.
Do not fret so. Major Clair has already told me the truth of the matter. I understand that it was the Empire's curse that coerced you into shooting the Emperor, not your own will.
So she told you.
In that sense, a share of the blame lies with the Imperial family as well. Perhaps what happened to Olivert was our punishment, though I curse the very thought. Worse still, our young Cedric now stands at the side of the very man who plotted Olivert's downfall.
That little fucknut needs to have his ass kicked. Prince Cedric is causing his own mother to worry.
I deeply sympathize with you, Your Highness. Prince Olivert met with a most cruel and undeserved fate. We must keep hope that His Majesty soon makes a full recovery. I will make certain to keep you updated on his condition.
You have my thanks, Governor Regnitz. Now go, Class 7. May Adios's grace be ever at your side. I leave Elise and Alphin's safe return in your capable hands.
I really need to end the episode. Give me an ending point, please. Please. I'm not asking for much. At the end of the day, Major Clair is still Major Clair. This might sound weird coming from the guy who shot the Emperor, but I'm counting on you to keep the Empress safe. Of course, I promise Her Majesty will be safe here in Ordis. She may not appear in the public very often, but I plan to do all I can for her, including searching for information on His Majesty. Though with the spread of the Great Twilight and the city of Ordis to govern, I can't say how effective I'll be, or for how long. I know you'll find a way. Remember the promise that we made to Elsa. We can't give up, no matter how bad things get. I know I won't. Together with Class 7, it'll be a struggle unto the bitter end. It's about time. That's exactly right. We're all in this together, and we're going to see it through, no matter what. You're right. I need to pull myself together. No self-respecting reformist would stand idle in a situation like this. Least of all, when his own son is bravely putting his neck on the line, I will do this all I can to help you fight. On that note, I'm happy to inform you that my father, Count Florald, will also assist you in so far as he is able. It's just a shame that Ferris and Patrick aren't here to see this. They slipped out when the RMP and IDF left. They're gonna be out doing their thing. That's right. They mentioned a mission they absolutely had to take care of. They did tell us to give you their warmest regards, however. That's the best voice I can give for her. How the fuck did she make her all that talk shit she had earlier? I hardly recognized her. Makes me wonder, though, if Ferris had to leave so suddenly. Yeah, maybe she's working together with Mint and the others who went missing. Vivi's one of them, right? Wonder what they're up to. They'll be fine. I trust Patrick. I'm sure he'll tell us everything that happened in due time. Knowing him, you're probably right. Ferris, too. If there's anyone I know who can take care of herself, it's her. Right you are, though it shatters a big brother's heart somewhat to know his sister no longer needs him. And if they're getting things done, we can't just slack off and let them earn all the glory. Give them hell. Are you okay? I'm sorry, Kurt. If only I had some more information about your brother. Don't fret, Kurt. Mueller is your brother and Evander both. He is not one to be done so easily. To be Evander is to walk your own path with unwavering resolve. Each one of us writes another chapter in our family's long history. To stand tall, holding tight to your hopes, and never forget that you are one of us. Forgive me. Looking at you, I couldn't help but think of your own family's legacy. Especially with how our world is in chaos, you come in its defense as the successor of our ancestors Roland's dual style. Roland, excuse me. You chose your own path when you enrolled at the Thor branch campus. And look at the trials you've overcome and allies you've made. If that is not the mark of a man who knows what it means to be a Vander, to pledge his sword to another's defense, I don't know what is. I don't know if I'm worthy of the comparison to the legendary swordsman like Roland. But I'll take your words to heart. I wield our family's legacy in my own way, with swords in hand and head held high.
It appears your rank has increased. Here's a small token of our appreciation.
Revolution.
Amazing. Keep up the good work.
I did everything. I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails of Cold Steel 4 as, well, I get to do Runaround. But until then, I'm the Dark Seraph signing off.